Hello, welcome to your Urban Connection. I want to talk today about the world's richest man. Okay, and I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Yes, that's right, Elon Musk. Okay, now I want you to understand something here. I want you to understand that we've been hearing the word boycott lately, and that word has been attached to some retailers. uh, and retailers such as uh, Target and Walmart and uh, a few others. But now there's a boycott amongst the Tesla automobile vehicles, which, uh, as you know, Tesla is owned by Elon Musk. And that's this guy right here. Now, here's the deal. This guy is the richest man in the world. And he thinks that his money can let him do anything he wants to, anywhere he wants to do it, and to anybody he wants to do it to. So he's gotten so brash that he just makes it no secret that he is an out and out apartheid racist, bigot, Nazi, anti-Semitic, anti-Semitic. So here's the deal. This guy has launched, well, not launched, but he's initiated now. His actions have initiated a worldwide boycott of everything that Tesla and Elon Musk stand for. That's right, worldwide. His automobiles are being boycotted all across the world. They are plummeting in sales. And as a result, his status as the world's richest man is falling each and every day. So let me give you a little example. Since January the 20th, inauguration day for President Donald J. Trump, Elon Musk has lost anywhere between 180 and 200 billion dollars. Now, most of that is due to the falling sales or plummeting sales of his automobiles, Teslas. But that's not all. He also finds himself on the losing end of two attempted launches into space with his Space X or whatever it's called. He's launched two of them this year, only to have both of them explode before they ever got anywhere near okay, near the space. They both of them exploded and blew up. That doesn't look very good. That doesn't make people really feel good about purchasing a flight on Elon Musk's SpaceX, especially when you consider the cost, and now you have to consider the extremely high risk. So Elon is going around the country, as I said, showing off his racism across the world. And let me give you a couple of examples. Here in the United States, we've seen his open, outward racism on many fronts, starting with DEI. And then, of course, anything having to do, he's anti Black. And he learned that not since he came to America, he learned that in the country that he was born in, South Africa. Now you have to remember, folks, South Africa is home to apartheid. Okay? He grew up with this. And he left South Africa to go to Canada. And he carried this apartheid mentality and thought process with him to Canada. And then he left and he came to the United States. And we've seen it all from the very beginning. We've seen it in his automobile factories, the racism. He's had about 6 or 7 lawsuits, and he's lost several of them for the racism that exists at his factories. And when he and his managers were informed about it, they chose to ignore it and do nothing about it. So he thinks now that because of the fact that he spent $200 million buying the presidency for Donald Trump, and Donald Trump is allowing him to do what he wants to do, even though he's unelected, did not receive not one single vote, but he thinks that he is the president. Now, so here's the deal. He's going around the country and he's showing off Nazi signs. Okay? He's showing off Nazi signs, and it's now causing him all kinds of problems. And so people are now voting with their dollars against the Tesla vehicles. And let me just give you a little idea of what I'm talking about here. When I say worldwide, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I mean. So in the month of February, I want to show you how Tesla sales have fallen in these various countries compared to February of 2024. In Europe, Tesla sales fell 45% during the month of February. In the Netherlands, they fell 24%. In Sweden, Tesla sales fell 42%. In Denmark, 48%. Norway, 48%. France, 45%. Italy, 55%. And in Germany, 76%. Now, ladies and gentlemen, why was this? Because you got to remember, he's showing off and flashing the Nazi signs. And who's most offended by that? The Germans. So his sales in February were off 76% on all Tesla vehicles. And in China, his sales were off 49%. So, ladies, this is a worldwide boycott. People don't want anything to do with anything that has the name Tesla or Elon Musk on it. All right? So now, ladies and gentlemen, I've told you guys a long time ago about these doggone Tesla vehicles. You see, and people are finding this out now. Now, not only are these vehicles overpriced, but let's take a look. Here is his pickup truck. Now, the retail price, suggested retail price on these pickup trucks, ladies and gentlemen, are around $90,000. $90,000. I want to ask you a question. Would you spend even $50,000 for one of these vehicles? Take a look at it. It's supposed to be a pickup truck. Would you spend $90,000 for that? Well, today most people are saying I wouldn't spend $25,000 for that. Okay, so you see this one, and I want to show you a couple of others. Here's a model. He's got a Model Y and a Model S, and I want to show you these vehicles. But I want you to just take a look. Here's a vehicle right here. This is a Tesla. I believe this is a Model Y. Ladies and gentlemen, these cars are not moving. They're not selling. And not only that, people that have purchased them are turning them in or trading them in or doing whatever they can do, selling them or whatever, download them. They don't want anything to do with a Tesla. As a matter of fact, we had one of the Hollywood celebrities here, just within the last, I believe, 30 to 60 days, that sold her Tesla and donated the proceeds to a nonprofit. She didn't want anything to do with Tesla. She's joining the worldwide crowd. We're saying if it's Tesla, if it has Tesla's name on it, or Elon Musk's name on it, if it's a Tesla product, I want nothing to do with it. Okay? And this is happening all over. But here's the thing I want you to understand. I've told you before that Tesla vehicles across the country have been determined to be. Now, here's another model I want to show you. I believe this is the Model S. Tesla vehicles have been known to be of the lowest quality of any so-called luxury vehicle on the market. Now, that's not only here in the United States, that's worldwide. And that is another reason for the declining or plummeting sales of Tesla vehicles. You see, Tesla vehicles, have caused more crashes, causing more deaths than any airline or any other car manufacturer in the United States since 2014. Tesla. So you see, these are reasons why Tesla and Elon Musk are having so many problems. Now, let's talk about what really is causing karma to come to Tesla vehicles and anything with an Elon Musk name on it. You see, Elon, because of the fact that he was born in South Africa, he can never be elected president of the United States. But he spent $200 million to help get Donald Trump elected. And he's now instilled himself as the co-president. Now, because of the fact that because Donald Trump loves money, you know that. And because of the fact that Donald Trump loves Elon Musk's money, he puts up with him. He tolerates him. Okay? He lets him go so far. But as you saw here about a week ago, when there was a blow-up in a cabinet meeting, a blow-up between the Secretary of State, Rubio, and the Secretary of the FAA, Sean Dusty or something like that. Then, and only then, was Trump willing to call in Elon and tell Elon, hey, slow down. Slow down. And he didn't tell him to stop, but slow down because you're not in total control here. All right? You see? But so Elon, because of the fact he's being allowed to get away with so much here in the United States, he goes to other countries and starts throwing his money around and attempting to throw his weight around, okay, and interfere in the politics of other countries. And they don't have a Donald Trump in those countries running. And they don't allow anybody who's unelected to come in and meddle in their business, in their politics. And so what has happened is that Elon Musk is now making enemies in places where he's trying to stick his nose where it doesn't belong. He's trying to inject his weight and his money into these places to buy influence. And it's not working out. It is not working out. So people are saying to him We don't want your advice. We don't want your politics. We don't want your Nazism. We don't want your bigotry. And we don't want your racial prejudice in our countries, Mr. Musk. Thanks, but no thanks. And the best way to get that message to him is to hit him in the pocket. And the best way to do that is stop buying his Tesla vehicles. And that's what they're doing on a worldwide basis. Okay? Now, he lost on Monday of this week alone. He lost over $29 billion with a B on the stock market because his stock price was plummeting. And let me just show you to the extent. On January the 20th, Tesla's stock price was $480 plus per share. On Monday, at the end of trading on Monday, it had plummeted to $222. All right. In other words, he lost the shares fell 45 points on just that one day, causing Elon Musk to lose $29 billion on just Monday alone. Now, the stock has traded downward for 7 straight days. Okay? And each and every day, Elon Musk has lost multiple billions of dollars on just Tesla stock alone. That's not even to talk about other businesses he might have. All right? So it got so bad to yesterday on Tuesday, the president violated federal law by staging a marketing ad for Tesla stock on the lawn of the White House. In other words, on federal property. That's not allowed. That's against the law. You're not supposed to do that. Now, not only did the president stage a false ad pretending that he was going to purchase a Tesla vehicle. Now, what he did, not only did he violate the federal law, ladies and gentlemen, he also offended American-made, American manufacturers, General Motors, Chrysler, Ford, and any other United States manufacturer, causing one of the company's spokesmen to say that Elon Musk already benefits from more tax dollars than any other automobile manufacturer in the world. Okay? But look, even with the support of President Donald Trump, he cannot undo and he cannot stop this worldwide boycott that has been taking place since January against Tesla. Okay? So the world's richest man will, if at this rate, will have lost at least half, or not more, of his total wealth that he had on January the 20th in just 6 weeks or less. Okay? And that's to show you how severe that this boycott of Tesla has become. And it just doesn't show any signs of getting any better. And the proof of that is that Elon Musk is now feeling so desperate to stop the drop that he turns to his friend in the White House to do and perform an illegal marketing campaign for his Tesla vehicles on the front lawn of the taxpayers of America's White House. That is not Donald Trump's White House. That is not his property. The White House lawn, the White House parking lot, all of that is the property of the United States citizens and taxpayers. But this is what's happening with Elon Musk and Tesla. Okay? These are the bad days for Tesla. And like I said, they're not getting any better. All right? So that's the show for today. Thank you all for watching. And we'll see you next time.